Did you go to the movies this weekend? Did you take your kids if you're with a family, and did you go see the Dolphin movie? Dolphin Tale. I call it the Dolphin movie. Did you go see Morgan Freeman with the hat? Did you go see Lion King 3D? If you have a family, those were your choices. Or did you go see Brad Pitt in Moneyball, getting rave reviews? Moneyball started the weekend as the #1 when the Friday numbers came out, the #1 movie this weekend. Moneyball came in with grossing $6.8 million on Friday and was expected to gross as much as $20 million for the weekend. This according to the Hollywood Reporter. Moneyball, written about Oakland A's GM Billy Beane. That's the character that Brad Pitt plays. Several other memorable performances in this. The manager of the Oakland A's during most of Billy Beane's tenure was a guy by the name of Art Howe. Philip Seymour Hoffman played him. Jonah Hill, the comedian who's played mostly comedic roles, right there in that picture next to Brad Pitt, played Peter Brandt, the discovery of Billy Beane with the Oakland A's. And Jonah Hill, this was his first serious role. And as I said, the numbers on Friday were that Moneyball grossed $6.8 million and beat out Dolphin Tale and beat out Lion King 3D. But we have the updated numbers for you after the weekend is over. And Hakuna Matata, everybody. Lion King 3D, baby, rolls on. 89%, according to the T-meter. And Dolphin Tale finishing at 83%. Abduction, that's the Taylor Lautner movie, isn't it? Abduction, yes. I know, my daughters. So only 3% like that movie. Now, the Brad Pitt thing is interesting because if you go back to the rotten, if you look at the movie, anybody that saw it, here's what's interesting. Christy Dosh and I encourage you to go to the Sports Buzz show page, find at Sports Biz Miss, and Christy Dosh and I gave our reviews of the movie. Christy is a passionate baseball fan, and we talked specifically about the fact that Brad Pitt came out last week and admitted, there's Billy Beane on the right, there's Brad Pitt, admitted that Brad Pitt said, I'm not even a baseball fan. I don't know much about baseball. I don't like baseball. And here he is playing one of the most talked about figures in baseball in the last 2 decades. Okay, a GM who was offered a deal by the Red Sox before he turned it down to stay in Oakland by the big market Boston Red Sox of $14 million, unheard of for a GM, a job that Theo Epstein finally ended up taking. Brad Pitt played that role, comes out after the movie as it's being released, and the story comes out that he's not even a baseball fan, doesn't know anything about baseball, and doesn't like baseball. And then it grosses more than any movie. This says something about Brad Pitt's star power, but all the reviews, as you said, Kyle, are coming out 94% on Rotten Tomatoes like, and all the others. I mean, I've had sports writers all across the country giving their reviews. Mike Lupica, for example, people saying that it is the best sports movie of all time. Lupica didn't say that. But people are talking about this performance by Brad Pitt and the movie and how great it is.